Hello and welcome. My name is Andrea Pereira, and today I'm here to share with you my experience working at Zoe Store Guatemala. So, this was actually an internship, it wasn't a real job, but still, it was amazing. So, today I'd like to tell you with you what I did and what were my biggest learnings and my overall experience. So, I really hope you enjoy it. So to start off, I actually got this internship because of my teacher. She knows that I love makeup ever since I met her. So once she told me about her friend who had a cosmetics company, I was so excited, and so she gave me her contact, and I immediately wrote to her, and she immediately wrote me back. It was actually so cool and so suddenly that I was like even shocked because I didn't know that internships could be like so easy to get, but definitely not. This was um, this was a once in a lifetime experience, but still, it was amazing. And so she told me, okay, so I wrote her, and she immediately wrote me back, and she told me, yeah, come here on Monday, and it was actually Tuesday, so I was like, oh my gosh, so soon. It didn't feel real, but the moment I got there, she treated me like an adult. She literally said, "Okay, get to work," and I went to work. It was so funny. And she treated me like an adult. I felt so good. I don't know. It felt so good to be treated like an adult, and I felt like I was in an actual job. I felt like it was a real experience, and so I was so happy. And from the moment I got there, she taught me to handle social media, which was a really new thing for me because obviously for all my life I've had social media for myself, for my personal account, but I've never like done a an account for any company or any product, so it was really different but really fun, and I feel like this is a skill that will really help me later on, because since I'm also starting my own company, I feel like this is gonna be such a great skill to apply to it, and so I'm really excited about that. Also, I learned how to do inventory. I learned this actually also on my first day, and I was so nervous. I never knew how difficult. Well, it's not that difficult, but how like precise it is to keep track of everything. And I'm not an organized person like on my life, so this was a huge skill that really helped me, and it really made me like kind of responsible because I wasn't about to lose anything or to prove them that I couldn't do it. And so I did the best I could. And I think it turned out really well. I'm actually really proud of myself for this because um I felt like I was able to do it as well as they could. So that was really cool. And the last main thing that I learned that I really loved working there was to learn about their customer service. They have a great customer service, and I loved that they kept track and they followed up with every single customer that has ever bought in their store, and so that they could make sure that they could keep coming, and that's the way they kept their customers coming in. And so I love that. And since like I mentioned before, I'm starting my own business. So this is a huge skill that will help me later on. And I love working like that. I loved watching them be so good to their customers. And also, not only do they do this by like reaching out to them via Messenger, but also they do like a live videos on Facebook and on Instagram, and they also have their YouTube channel, so that and they do makeup on themselves to show the people how good their products are. So it's really cool because this really showed me how how you need to always keep track. Like, you can never not be a high quality brand if what you're selling is high quality, if you what your price is I don't know how to explain it, but they really showed me how to how to keep the high standards always, and that was amazing. um I think that my biggest learnings were definitely responsibility. um social media in general. I mean, I didn't know many things about social media until I got there, and they were honestly amazing. Also, I learned a lot about makeup, even though I wasn't working on makeup with them. Um, I learned many like skills that you should do while you're doing your makeup that I didn't know before, which was really cool. Um, I also learned about how to keep track of everything and how to always be organized, because if you're not organized with your things, then you're definitely not going to be successful. That's a definite. And um, I just learned to to do high standard things, to always be a person with high standards, because people can see that. And I think that through this experience I was able to prove them that I'm a hard worker, and when I love something I just make it happen. um, I will definitely apply this learnings to all my life, and this experience really changed me, although I wished it could be a little more time, and although I also wished that I could have done more makeup in the internship, but definitely it was great to learn something new. So I don't regret a single thing. I'm so happy with the experience, and I hope it happens again. And to start finishing up, I'd like to thank Zoe Store for all their help and for making me feel at home since the moment I got there. So thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.